Bliss Loves, Rissa Vibes here, aka Readings by Rissa. So excited to connect with you as always. Today I want to discuss the coronavirus. Yes, it's time to talk about it. Let's go ahead and just jump right in. Now, my guides have been really active on this for me, really giving me messages about what to expect and how to navigate this energy. And I've also been keeping my ear to the pavement in the spiritualist community by making sure that these messages are also messages received by other intuitives and channels and things like that. So I want to offer some of the most common things that I've been picking up as an intuitive and as someone who is very plugged into the spiritualist community of other intuitives. The first message is that this virus is fueled by fear. Okay, corona means head, and it also means the sun. And the sun is a form of action, and obviously the head, the mind, is a supply of information, right? And so when we think about the coronavirus and then we act on what we think, then that fuels the virus, okay? So making sure that our thoughts stay positive, making sure we're acting from an intuitive place and a heart-centered place when it comes to preparation or prevention or protection, and allowing ourselves to really keep our mind stable. And this is something that has been coming forth for me for a while with this virus. The guides that I have that are very active in giving me information about what this virus is. And I am posting my channel and chill from last month. I'm posting it today or tomorrow. And there is a message in that channel and chill about the coronavirus. And it's all about how it's fueled by the mind. Okay, so corona, head and sun, mind and action, making sure that our mind stays peaceful, that our mind stays positive, that our mind stays healthy and not toxic, and that we act from that perspective. If our mind gets very fearful, panicked, chaotic, upset, that is going to fuel our actions, and then we are creating more fuel for the virus, okay? More fuel for the virus to breed within us, breed in the mass collective, and also just spread in mentality and energetic resonance, okay? The next message is that yes, body care is important right now. We just finished the Virgo full moon, really accentuating the need to focus on our body, to listen to our body, to take care of our physical bodies. So make sure you're eating clean, make sure you're drinking lots of water, make sure that you're washing your hands and staying sanitized and making sure your hygiene is really well kept, because this is physically a way to protect you from the virus, but also energetically you telling your body that you care about it, that it's important, that you want it to thrive, that you want it to be well. And when you do that, you start to build a natural immunity. You start to build your immune system up and the immune defenses up. So you want to do that. You want to take care of your body. You want to make sure that you're doing what you need to do to be as healthy as possible. That also includes taking the appropriate precautions, making sure that you're washing your hands after touching things or after you go into crowds, making sure that you're covering your mouth if you cough, or getting distance from people who might be coughing that aren't covering their mouth. Obviously, these are common sense things, okay? Not to produce panic, not to produce fear, but just things to take care of your body and be well. Okay, and the Virgo full moon really accentuated that for us. Virgo is all about body care and physical health, also establishing healthy habits. Okay, I talked about this in the weekly reading that I posted on Sunday with the full moon and Virgo energy update. So if you want to learn more about that, go over to my YouTube channel and you can check that out. Now, the next message about the coronavirus is to prepare. Now, when I say prepare, again, do not fear, do not panic. In fact, the fear and the panic is more of a problem than the virus is. Huge message from my guides about that. That the panic and the fear is really what the purpose of the elite or the shadow powers that be that are kind of creating this virus. I did get a download that this virus is a weapon of some sort from the government or from other elitist powers that are trying to control certain things or distract us from certain things. Haven't gotten fully exactly what that is specifically yet, but I do feel that. And I don't want to get too involved in the conspiracy theory stuff anyway, because that just promotes more fear and panic. But mainly we want to focus on the fact that the fear and panic is more of a problem than the coronavirus, because the fear and the panic is causing people to act irrationally. It's causing people to, treat others badly. It's causing people to act out of fear, to be paranoid, to create a toxic perspective, to start to act on those toxic perspectives. It also can create a big scarcity of resources. People going out and buying a ton of cough medicine or a ton of hand sanitizer or a ton of water and rice, which of course it's good to stock up, but not to the point where we're creating a lack of resources for other people that might need them more than we do. So of course, prepare for the panic, because people are going to panic. Obviously, with the WHO announcing that this is a pandemic worldwide, then we have people panicking right now. So pay attention to that. If you don't have, a nice amount of water in your home or a nice amount of food backup in case you get quarantined or people around you need that help, then of course stock up, but don't stock up to the point where there's nothing left on the shelf and you're not considering all the other people that also need to make sure they prepare. And also the people that might actually need it, might actually be quarantined. If you're not quarantined, then you might not need that right now. Just have a little extra in case something happens. But these are things that are common sense. We don't have to go into a place of fear and panic to prepare and to protect ourselves from things that come up. Of course, we've seen the SARS virus before, we've seen MERS before, we've seen these kind of things happen, the bird flu, things like that. So it's not like we haven't been through this before, but for some reason, this energy is more potent in panic and fear. And though it is an issue, obviously coronavirus is real. It's obviously sweeping across the world. It's not something that we need to fear and panic, because fear and panic actually does reduce our immune's ability to defend itself, our immune system's ability to defend itself. So we also want to keep our positivity and our manifestation power up so that we know that we can keep our vibration able to sustain any kind of sickness or any kind of danger. Now, the next message is remember who you are, and this is the final message I'll share. Remember who you are. You are a being of light. You are a healer. You are a light worker. You are intuitive. You are a miracle in motion, okay? So remembering who you are is so important for this, because it's easy to forget that we have these powers to heal ourselves, that our body naturally heals itself when we meditate or when we focus intention on well-being and health. We forget that we are healers. Maybe we've been working our healing gift for others for years, but this virus is making us think or forget that we can actually do that for ourselves. We are light workers. We can create light wherever we go. We are light, and light defends us against most energies of darkness, of shadow. So imagine yourself in a beautiful pyramid of light. Take a shower of light. Imagine a shower of light just washing over your body, cleansing you after every time you go outside or into crowded areas. Send showers of light and light to people that are in areas where this pandemic is really severe. And remember who you are. Manifest what you desire. Keep your mind in that place of law of attraction, where you're thinking about what you want instead of thinking about what you don't want, instead of fearing things that aren't in your present experience yet. Yes, maybe the Mass Collective or China or Italy and other places are experiencing this. And of course, we want to pray for them as well. We are light workers, we are healers. So send your healing power to those people who need it. But also, if you're not in one of those areas, there's no reason to panic and fear. There's no reason to panic and fear anyway, but also making sure that you don't start assuming or acting or vibrating at a frequency to assume that you are in danger. Just remember who you are. You are light, you are miracle workers, you are manifestors, you are healers. So be who you are. That is why we have been prepped so intensely over the last few years to work our magic. Now is the time to step forward and do so. I love you so much. I hope that you have a wonderful day. Do not fear. Everything's going to be okay. I'm here for you always. I love you so much.